Okay. Hang on. Okay, I think we're good. You guys can hear me, right? Okay, deep breathing, full breath in, full breath out. Big inhale, big exhale. On your next breath, go ahead and set an intention or dedication for today's practice. Inhale, exhale, seal your intention on your heart. We're going to start on our backs today. So go ahead and lay back on your mat. Like you're in a Shavasana, feet forward, palms by your sides. Come back to that deep breathing. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, exhale. Take one more nice full round of breath. Hold your right knee up to 90, and you can tap the inside of your knee and take it to the outside of your body. Or you have the option, if you can keep your legs straight, you can grab your big toe or the outside of your foot and take it across your body. If you can't keep your legs straight, I'd rather you take the bent knee option because we're really just looking for that hip opener, that inner hip stretch. Full breath in, full breath out. Take one more inhale. Exhale, bring your right knee back to center. Send your leg high if it isn't already, and slowly lower it all the way down to the ground. Full round of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your right knee up to 90 or send your leg long, your choice. Tap the inside of your knee or grab your big toe or your foot. Take your left leg out. Again, finding that inner thigh stretch. Full breath in. Full breath out. Take one more inhale. Exhale, bring your knee, bring your leg back to center. Send it high if it isn't already. Slowly lengthen and lower all the way to the floor. We're going to work some planks in our practice. So I want to start by getting some lower ab and a core engagement. So just taking a light half boat, lift your heart and chest, reach your fingertips forward, then lift your legs. So just a very small half boat. Engage your core, feel that core engagement. Take an inhale, exhale, release down, take a full round of breath. So we're not really going for like all out like we would in a boat or a half boat if this was like a workout at the gym. Again, we're just bringing that focus to our core. One more half boat, lift your heart and chest, lift your legs. Just hovering both and pulling your low belly, your belly button down and in. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release all the way down. Take a full round of breath. Taking a full boat with our knees bent, you can lift yourself up to seated first, or you can take that same principle, lifting your heart and chest all the way up, lifting your legs. Again, you can keep your knees bent if you'd like. We're just going for that core engagement. So pull your belly button in towards your spine and then lift your heart and chest. Big breath in, big breath out. Take one more inhale. Exhale, pull your knees in, give yourself a squeeze, cross your ankles, roll onto your hands and knees, come into a tabletop. Taking 3 cat-cows to neutralize our spine. Inhale, let your belly drop, peek up, option to tuck your toes. Exhale, dome and round your spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale, belly drops, peek up, shoulders roll back. Exhale, dome and round, shoulders roll forward. Take one more and just like that. Belly drops, peek up, dome and round. Come back to center in your tabletop. Find that core engagement, pull it in. Tuck your toes, lift yourself up to your first down dog. Take a breath or two in your dog. You can pedal out your heels, pedal out your knees. And let's move through a nice, slow vinyasa. So center in your dog. Come forward to your high plank. You can always drop your knees on this first one as you lower down to a low push-up. Inhale to cobra or upward facing. Exhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees, reach arms back, sweep forward and up to your first fierce or chair pose. Low belly is still nice and engaged. Hips are settling towards your mat. Inhale, straighten and reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, reach forward and up. Crescent lunge. Take a full round of breath. Try and reach through your fingertips, settling in your hips. Plant your back foot, open up to a warrior two. Press your front knee out towards your ankle, arms parallel to the floor. Lift through the crown of your head. You'll flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve your warrior. Finding space and reach through your side body. Inhale, reach back a little deeper. Exhale, cartwheel down to a twisted lunge. Right hand planted, left hand to your knee, your hip, or you can reach up. Find that twist from your center. Inhale, twist, peek up if your hand's up. Exhale, top arm down, step back, down dog. Full inhale. Full exhale. Let's move through a mindful vinyasa. Come forward to your high plank. Lower down to a low push-up. Inhale to cobra or upward facing. Exhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Dome and round. Inhale, send your right leg up. Exhale, place it through. Option to pop your back leg up for a mini standing split as you step forward and fold. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees, reach arms back. Sweep back up to your fierce or chair. Find settling in your hips. Coming into our eagle pose, take your right arm under your left. Settle into your legs. Pick your right leg up over your left. Squeeze your thighs together. Find length through your upper body. And then find settling in your standing leg. Take one more breath to settle. On your inhale, unravel, spring out, reach up. Coming right in, forward and down, fold. Lift your flat back. Step your left foot back. Inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, forward and up to your crescent lunge. Plant your back foot. Open up to your warrior two. Flip your front palm. Reach up and back. Revolve. Keep that front knee strong. Sending it forward. Pressing it out to that pinky toe edge of your foot. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel down, twisted lunge, left hand planted, right hand and knee, hip or reaching. Find that twist from your center. Inhale, reach or twist. Exhale, top arm down, step back, down dog. Full inhale, full exhale. Your choice. You can move through a vinyasa. You can stay in a down dog. You can walk out your dog. Moving in our dog. Lift your left leg high. Curl your knee to your nose, dome and round. Send your left leg up. Place it through to your lunge. Option to pop your back leg up, a mini standing split as you step forward and fold. Inhale, find your flat back, crown of your head forward. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees, arms reach back. Keeping hips low, arms sweep forward and up to your chair. Coming into your eagle, take your left arm under your right. Pick your left leg up, wrap it over your right. Find that length through your spine. Then find the grounding, the settling in your standing leg. Sink a little lower in your eagle. Inhale, unravel, spring out, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, forward and up, back toward crescent. Take an inhale to reach. Exhale, plant your back foot. Open up to your warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Now, adding dynamic movement to our revolved warrior. Staying right here. Inhale, reach back a little deeper. Exhale, keep your front knee bent. Come forward and down to a side angle. Inhale, reach up and back. Leg stays where it is, knees stay bent. Exhale, forward and down, side angle. Moving on your own breath, up and back to revolve. Forward and down to the side angle. Take one more breath, one more set on your own. Reach up and back. Come into the side angle and hold. Find length through your top arm. And make sure you're not crunching into your side body or your front shoulder, keeping that nice and long. Your choice from the side angle. You can come to a bent knee triangle. You can take a half bind, tucking your hand into your hip crease or placing it on your low back. You can reach through and take a full bind, twisting through your top shoulder. If you're taking that bind, peek up. Open up that shoulder. Nice, good adjustments, guys. And ladies. Take one more breath in your variation. Flow back to your bent knee triangle. From here, we're gonna come into our half moon, which we worked all last month. So bring your hand to your low back. You can walk your back foot in if you'd like. Hand to the floor or to a block. Lift your back leg as you straighten through your front leg. Not holding this too long, just for about 2 breaths. So find that steady half moon. Now drop your right hip down towards the floor. Bring your hands to heart center. Reach back for a warrior 3. Then reach forward in your warrior 3. Take a full round of breath. Then release hands down into the standing split. Lift your back leg high. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, step back to the lunge. Exhale, step back, high plank. Your choice, move through your vinyasa from there. Stay in your dog and walk it out. Just listen to your body, see what it needs in this present moment. Meeting in our down dog. Lift your right leg high. Curl your knee to your nose, dome and round. Send your right leg up. Hover your right knee to your right elbow and pause. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, place it through. Now listen up. On your inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, shift weight into your right foot. Bring your left knee up with you as your arms reach up towards the ceiling. Coming into our standing twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. You can tap the outside of your knee. You can reach for your big toe or the inside of your foot to take the kick out forward if you'd like. All just options. The most important thing here is I want you to challenge your balance. So do that by taking your gaze back at that back thumb. Even if just the slight corner of your eyes peeps back, I want you to see that thumb. Take one more inhale. Exhale, slowly come back to the center, left knee to 90, arms reach up. Keep your right arm up, coming into your dancers. Windmill your left hand back to catch your left foot. Grow tall. Kick into your hand. You know your options in your dancers. You can take a hinge forward. You can take a reach forward. You can leave your top arm lifted. These look great, everyone. Take one more breath. Slowly bring yourself back in. Tap your knees at the top. Release your foot. Backstroke or windmill your arms. Land in a conscious mountain pose. Feel like grounding through your feet. On your exhale, just let it go. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale, arms sweep back. Exhale, forward and up, crescent lunge. Find the reach through your fingertips. Plant your back foot, open up to your warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Find even more reach than you did on your last set. Really reaching, finding space. Adding our dynamic movement. Inhale, reach back even deeper. Exhale, forward and down, keeping that bent knee, side angle. Inhale, up and back, reach. Exhale, forward and down, side angle. Inhale, up and back, revolve and reach. Exhale into your side angle. Take one more set, moving on your own breath, finding space and reach. Coming forward and down into the side angle and hold. Make sure your spine is long, your fingertips are reaching forward. There's no crunching in your left side body, your right side body, or your right shoulder. Now your choice, bent knee triangle. You can always stay on the side angle. You can take a half bind. You can reach through for a full bind. So a lot of times when we say core in yoga, we typically mean our abs, but our core is really this like network of muscles that kind of make a cylinder around our stomach, our sides, our obliques over here, and then also our backs. So think of that whole area and twist up, peek up past your shoulder. Come back to the bent knee triangle, top arm lifted. Coming into our half moon, you can walk your back foot in, you can place your hand on your hip, you can reach for a block. Shift weight into your right leg as you lift your left leg up. And try to stack your hips, square your shoulders and hips to the left. Now drop your left hip down towards the floor. Float your hands to heart center, coming into a warrior three. Reach arms back. And reach arms forward. Full inhale. Full exhale. Release hands down. Standing split. Full rounded breath. Pick that back leg up. Step your left foot way back, coming into the lunge. Step your right foot back to meet it. High plank. Your choice. Move through your vinyasa from there. You can always come into a dog and walk out your dog. Meeting in our dog, lift your left leg high. Curl your knee to your nose, dome and round. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, hover your left knee to your left elbow. Pause for a moment. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, place it through. Listen up. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, shift weight into your left leg as you bring your right knee up with you. Reach. Come into your standing twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Tap your knee. Reach for your foot or your big toe. Take your gaze back. I want to see those eyes peeking back at your back thumb. Inhale, peek. Exhale, slowly bring your right knee back to center. Your arms reach up. Coming into our dancers, left arm stays lifted. Right arm comes back to catch your foot. Take a pause at the top, especially if you feel shaky. Find that grounding in your left leg. I know I just felt shaky in that moment, so I want to find my grounding before I hinge into my pose. Kick back. Send your heart and chest forward. Find a little more reach. Find your dancer's pose. Bring your knees back in. Tap them. Release your foot. Backstroke or windmill your arms. Land in your conscious mountain pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, step your right foot back. Now plant your right foot down. I want you to exaggerate this motion. So right arm takes you up and windmills or cartwheels you to your warrior two. That was a mouthful. Pause in your warrior two. Straighten your front leg and turn your toes in. Coming into a wide-legged forward fold, I'm just gonna face you for video reasons. Flip your heart and chest up. Pull your core in as you hinge forward with a flat back. When you're parallel with your mat, with the floor, release your hands under your face or shoulders. I want you to keep a nice long spine on this side. So on the other side, we'll dome, but on this side, keep your spine long. You can reach for calves or ankles, maybe a toe grab. If you have a block, you can always release your hands to a block. So tipping weight forward, but keeping that spine long. Using your legs if you reached out for them. Use them kind of for leverage to pull your upper body in. Tip weight into the balls of your feet. Send your hips a little higher. Come back to center. Release your hands under your face or shoulders. Then start to turn your left foot forward and your right toes to the side, walking your hands forward to the inside of your left foot. We're coming into a lizard lunge. So walk yourself to the front of your mat, left foot forward. Release your right knee down. Then your choice. You can come down to forearms. You can take forearms to a block. You can press your left knee out to the left. Finding that opening in your hip again. Take one more breath in your lizard lunge. Then start to walk yourself back in. Knees stacked over your ankle, press back up to your hands. Tuck your back toes behind you, lift your back knee, step back to a high plank. We're gonna transition from high plank to forearm plank. So here's our plank work. Inhale, press into your hands, find your core. Exhale, come down to forearms. Inhale, press into your forearms, long spine. Exhale, press back up to your hands. Inhale, press into hands. Exhale, come down to forearms. Nice. Inhale, press into forearms. Exhale, press back up to hands. Take one more set. Try to keep your hips nice and steady. They'll obviously move a little as you switch arms. Come back to the high plank. Lift your hips up, down dog. Nice job, everyone. Full breath in. Full breath out. Optional vinyasa here if you feel like you need to flush it out after your planks. You can always stay in your dog. Meeting in our dog. Lift your right leg just hip height. Step it through to your lunge. Plant your left foot down. Again, we're exaggerating this motion. Left arm lifts you up to your warrior two. Tap. Straighten your right leg. Turn your toes in. Coming back to our wide-legged forward fold. Heart and chest up. Palms down as you hinge forward. Release your hands down. On this side, you can dome your spine, taking your arms underneath your body.
You can also reach your arms forward, keeping that long spine and taking a wide-legged down dog. So your choice. Tip weight forward. Send your hips up. Take one more full round of breath in your variation. Walk your hands back in under your face or shoulders. Start to turn your right toes forward, right foot forward. Walk yourself forward. Lizard lunge. Your choice. You can tap your back knee. You can come down to forearms. You can find that hip opening, taking your right hip, your right knee out to the right to open up your inner thigh. One more full round of breath. Start to walk yourself back in to your lizard lunge. Press up to hands. Tuck your toes behind you, lift your knee. Step back, high plank. Back square plank to forearm plank. Inhale, press into your hands. Exhale, come down to forearms. Inhale, press into forearms. Exhale, press into hands. Try to keep your hips steady. Inhale, press into hands. Exhale, come down to forearms. Take one more step. When you're done, I want you to come back down to forearms. Press in a forearm plank. From here, we're going to lift our hips up. Take a dolphin down dog or a forearm down dog. Lift your hips. Feel that stretch in your shoulders. Now staying right here, press yourself back up into hands, coming back to your down dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it through to your lunge. Coming down to our pigeon, drop your back knee down. Walk your right foot across your mat. Send your left toes back. Do whatever you need to get in alignment. You can peek over your shoulder. You can give yourself a little hip adjustment and then release down into your pigeon. Starting to steady your breath. Starting to steady your mind. Coming back to the present moment. Take one more nice full round of breath. Press yourself back up into your hands. Take a little peek up at the ceiling. Open your heart and chest. Roll onto your right glute and send your left leg forward, coming into our seated head to knee. Left heel to the left corner of your mat. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. Reach arms up. Take that tiny twist towards your left leg as you come all the way down, seated head to knee. Bend your knee as much as you need to make forehead to knee connection. You can add a little twist here if you'd like, twisting to the inside of your body, tapping your opposite knee, or twisting outside, bringing your arm behind you. Take one more full round of breath. Reach past your left toes. Lift yourself back up to seated, arms reach up. Coming into a mini wild thing, right arm comes back. Roll onto your right leg, lift your hips and reach back. Then release yourself back down. Slide your left leg to the center of your mat. Let's take a spinal twist. Right foot to the outside of your left knee. Place your right arm behind you. Lift your left arm up. Wrap it around to twist, or take your elbow to the outside of your knee. Use that pressing as leverage. Find that length in your spine and peek over your shoulder. Keep your front foot flexed, your right big toe pressing down firmly into your mat. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, peek back. Slowly unravel forward. Let's take a staff pose to neutralize our spine. Both legs go long. Bring your hands by your hips. Press into your hands. Lift your hips up. Just a small motion. And then let's switch sides. Place your left foot on the outside of your right knee. Left arm behind. Right arm reaches up. Wrap it around or find that leverage. Elbow to knee and twist. Inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, peek back. Unravel forward. Send both legs long. Let's take another staff pose to neutralize. Press into hands. Lift your hips. Release down. Taking seated head to knee on our right side. Place your right heel in the corner of your mat. Place your left foot to your right thigh. Reach up. Tiny twist. Bring yourself down. If you took a twist, come back to center. Everyone reach past their right toes. Lift yourself back up. Taking our mini wild thing, left arm behind you, right arm reaches up. Lift your hips and reach back. Release yourself back down. Now coming back to our pigeon, swing your right leg behind you. You may have to scoot your hips side to side. If you don't like this transition and it doesn't work for you, come back to the down dog and then step your left foot forward, just like we did on the other side. So it's really just what works for your body. For some people, that like adjusting and scooching side to side doesn't really work. And then lowering yourself down. Taking this pause in your pigeon just for you to find some centering in your body, to find some peace, some clarity in your mind, to slow down your heart rate and turn inward. Take one more full round of breath. Walk yourself back up into hands. Lift your heart and chest. Tuck your toes behind you. Send your left leg back to meet your right. Let's just pedal out our heels, sending your left heel down towards the mat. Bend your right knee a lot, or you can stack it behind your left leg. Full round of breath. Switch out your feet, right heel down, left knee bent, or tap it behind your right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Send both feet back to center. Press your heels towards the mat. Press your upper body through your arms. Look forward. Step, walk, or jump yourself forward and lay back on your mat, keeping your knees bent. Let's just take one more quick back bend, coming into a restorative bridge or wheel. So leave your heels down towards the floor, on the floor, and bring your heels in towards your glutes. Press into your hands and feet and lift your hips up. You can walk your feet out a little wider than your hips. If you want to give your calves a little extra work, you can lift your heels. If you have a block and you want a really restorative bridge, you can place your block underneath your back. If you lifted your heels, release them down. Slowly release your hips down. Let the soles of your feet come together. Let your knees fall out. Supta Baddha Konasana, hand to your heart, hand to your belly. Find your breath. Feel your heart rate. Slowly bring your knees back together. Lift your knees up to 90. We're going to take a reclined cow face pose. So I'm going to turn this way so you can see my knees and my feet. So starting on our right side, you can take your arms out to a T or goalpost arms for now. Step your right leg over your left and squeeze your thighs together. Then try to get your shins almost in a straight line. You're never going to get them straight, but parallel to each other. Grab your right foot with your left hand and your left foot with your right hand, if you're able. If you're not able to grab your feet, just keep squeezing your thighs together. If you can catch your feet, pull your elbows in and down towards the floor. These look good. So keep squeezing your knees, your thighs together, and then pull your feet in and down. Take one more inhale, pull those feet down. Exhale, release, unravel your legs, bring them back to 90. Then switch it out, left leg over your right. Reach for your right foot with your left hand, your left foot with your right hand. Pull it in and down if you can. If you can't grab your feet, then just try to get your legs in the same plane. Now pull your elbows in and down if you have those feet. Keep squeezing your knees and thighs together. You should feel this in your glutes and that outer hip. Take one more breath. Release your feet. Send your knees to 90. Release your legs down nice and wide, and then just slowly windshield wiper your legs side to side, just to release any low back tension. Bring your knees back to 90. Pull your right knee into your chest. Send your left leg long for single knee to chest. Give your right knee a squeeze. Send your left leg long. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, catch your right knee with your left hand and take it across your body for your twist. Right arm can go out, gaze past your shoulder or fingertips. Lift your right knee back to 90. Send your right leg long, slowly lengthen and lower it all the way down to your mat. Take a full round of breath. Pull your left knee in, single knee to chest. Send your right leg long or hover your right heel. Squeeze your left knee in, feel that compression in your left hip. Send your left knee to 90, catch it with your right hand, take it across your body for your twist. Send your left arm out, peek past your left shoulder or fingertips. Bring your left knee back to 90. Take it up towards the ceiling, lengthen and lower it all the way down to your mat. Take a full round of breath. If you're ready for our final resting pose, Shavasana, you can stay right here. If you'd like another pose, you can take a double knee to chest, a happy baby. If you'd like another inversion, a shoulder stand or a plow pose. And then find your way to your final resting pose. Feet fall out, palms face up. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Let your spine, your body melt into your mat. And enjoy your final resting pose. I'll bring you out with 3 rings of the bell as I normally do. So fully allow yourself to rest, to receive your practice, to find stillness and silence in your body and your mind. And in your Shavasana, just slowly wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, bringing awareness back into your body. When you're ready for a larger movement, hug your knees into your chest. Show yourself some gratitude, give yourself a hug, and thank yourself for making it to your mat this evening. Reach your right or left arm back, whichever feels more natural, and roll onto that side using your arm as a pillow, falling into fetal position, or position of new beginnings. Recall your intention or dedication from the beginning of our practice. You have the option to set a new one right here to take you through the rest of your Monday or the rest of your week. Start to press yourself up to seated, facing forward. Bring your hands to heart center. Glance down at your fingertips or keep your eyes closed and tuck your chin. Let's recognize the peace and light within each and every one of us by bowing forward together and saying namaste or thank you. Thank you, everyone. Beautiful Monday practice. Hopefully I'll see you next week.
Thanks, Emily.
Thanks.